Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am doing a different video today because it's not gonna be about fashion or fitness or faith. It's actually about my hair. And I'm so excited because I finally got my Sisterlocks. I finally got my I got my Sisterlocks, and I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm so excited. So I've officially had them for 4 weeks, so it's been a month, and I've been wanting to do this for a really long time, probably at least over a year, probably almost 2 years I've wanted to do this, because it actually all started with my sister. So she had traditional locks, like the larger ones, and she had them and they were beautiful and long and gorgeous and vivacious and living their best lives. And then she cut them because she just wanted to change. They were super long and they were actually getting like really heavy and like uncomfortable to a certain extent because they were long. And so she cut them, and her and my mom like kind of combed them out, which like didn't even think that was gonna work. Like, I've heard people do it, but I was just like, okay, we'll see how this goes. And she had some hair left, combed them out, and then she started Sisterlocks. So she's had her Sisterlocks for 3 years. And once she got hers, I was really like in love with them. I was in love with her traditional locks too, but the Sisterlocks were just like gorgeous, and I started thinking, well, maybe that's something I want to do for myself. Because first of all, fun fact about me, I absolutely hate doing my hair. I have never enjoyed it, never found joy in it, always felt it was a waste of time, and like my arms get tired and it's just like not a fun experience. I've been natural since I went to college. So since like 2012, 2013, I guess I was like officially natural. And I would wear my hair curly sometimes, but most of the time I was getting it straightened. Again, I say getting it straightened because I don't enjoy doing my hair. I don't know, I guess I know how. Like, I could do it if I was on a deserted island and had like an event to attend. Like, I could pull myself together, but I just don't enjoy doing my hair. That's it. So that was one reason. I was like, okay, the locks seem appealing because it's definitely not no maintenance, but it's lower maintenance than like going to get my hair straightened, sleeping on it, getting up, re-straightening, touching it up. Like, it's less than that. So I was thinking about it, but honestly, I was just kind of nervous because didn't know how they were gonna be, didn't know if I would get tired of them. I'm on air a lot, so I didn't know if I would like how they looked initially and be comfortable with how they looked. Like, there were just a lot of different concerns in my head. But it was actually like a little over a year ago that I had just like done my research. I was thinking about it, I was talking to my sister, and I was like, you know what, it's just hair, I'm gonna get them done. Like, I was at an event, like this nonprofit breakfast event or something, and I remember like stepping outside. I called my mom and I was like, I'm doing it, I'm getting Sisterlocks. And she's like, great, like, okay, because I didn't know she would be a fan, but anyways, she was. And so it still, even after that point, took a year for me to finally get them installed. But my installation day was October 25th, 2019, obviously. And it was super interesting though, because leading up to my installation date, it almost felt like, y'all, as if I was gonna like go into hiding afterwards, because I just wasn't sure how things would turn out. So I was like, well, let me make sure I get this meeting in before my installation date, and let me make sure I see this person before my installation date, and let me, go get my hair done like 3 times instead of the normal 1 time this month because of my installation date. Like, it was so many things that I felt like I was kind of subconsciously preparing for the worst, just in case like she had to shave all my hair off and start from scratch, or like, I don't know what I was expecting, but it was so weird. Like, leading up to it, I was definitely excited, but I was also, I don't know, I guess I was just kind of preparing myself for whatever happened. Because I've heard people like that had horror stories when it came to their installation day, or that had to cut, because my loctician, Anise, also said that I needed to cut off like the front, which was like heat damage from all of the straightening that I've been doing. She's like, make sure you cut that off and come in so that we like don't have to cut anything and can just start and get going. And I was like, but I'm not sure I want to cut everything off, so is that optional or whatever? So I trimmed it, or had my stylist, Valerie, I love you so much, my stylist trimmed it. But even so, I'm like, what if I didn't trim enough? What if I didn't do this? What if I didn't do that? So leading up to it, there was a little bit of anxiety and just so much of like, what if, because I had been watching so many YouTube videos and doing so much research just on like everything. But when like I got home, because my hair was straight, I remember I had a segment on Thursday. My fashion segment was on Thursday, so my hair was straight. I literally just got it done. And I had my clip-ins in, because sometimes I'll do clip-ins or just straighten it. I've never been like a weave or a wig person, as much as I would love to get into that. I just never got into that. So anyways, it was either straight, clip-ins, or curly, or like twists and braids that I would do myself. So I had it straight with clip-ins. I came home, took the clip-ins out, washed my hair, because I was supposed to wash it the night before, and I was just like looking at my curls in the mirror as if I would never see them again, which like they're still right here. But it was almost like, man, this is it. Like, this is the last time I'm ever gonna blah, 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 and the last time I'm ever. It just felt like so final with my straight hair and my curly hair. But ironically, now I feel like I'm embracing my curls more than I have in a while, because this is them, y'all. Like, this is it. But once I like got up, went to the appointment at 8 a.m. like I just felt fine. Like I wasn't nervous. I just like, this peace came over me, and I was just really excited about everything. So I initially wanted to go to the loctician that did my sister's hair and did this lady from my church's hair, because the two of them, her name is Lakeisha. Hey Lakeisha. The two of them are like my lock icons and idols. Like I just love my sister's hair and Lakeisha's hair. They're just gorgeous. But the lady who did their hair is no longer doing hair right now, whatever. So I went to a lady who she trained. It took 11, I was there from 8 a.m. to like 8:30 p.m. But we took a lunch break. We took bathroom breaks. We were watching How to Get Away with Murder. So like I say 11 hours because there was a little bit of Chipotle in the middle of that. But it took 11 hours, and it was just such a good experience. Like my mom went with me, and like I said, we were talking and eating and talking and laughing, and I fell asleep a couple times, but it was just like a really good experience, and I loved them from the moment I saw them. I loved them from the moment I saw them. It was really liberating, like initially, because you hear people say like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing I've ever done, and the beginning is rough, but like 5 years in, it's like the greatest decision I've ever made. Like I've heard all of these different things, but the minute that she locked this last lock, honey, I was like, oh, this is great. And it's just been amazing. I haven't counted how many are in my head, but it's enough. And right now, all I'm really doing is, all I'm allowed to do is spray it in the morning with water and sea breeze. I just put like sea breeze, the astringent, I mix it with water in this little water bottle, and literally like I'll get up, spray, probably gonna get this camera wet, which isn't ideal, but literally I'll like flip, spray, flip it to one side, and then we are good to go. I'm going home for Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna get it like washed and make sure there wasn't any like slippage, because I remember when my sister got hers done, she had like a lot of slippage in the back. I guess with like working out and like when you sweat or just like your clothes touching the back, I don't know why, but she had like a lot more slippage in the back of her hair. And so she ended up just like shaving the back of her hair just because it was annoying her. From what I can tell, I don't think I have like any slippage. I mean, they all seem to be in there, locked and loaded, but we'll see what she says. So, yeah, that's kind of what's next. But the first month, y'all, has been so great. Like, I just love them. I can't explain it. I just, like I said, for one, I didn't like sleeping on my hair, waking up, and it was like, you know, I had to touch it up and straighten it and curl it and all. Like, I just don't like doing my hair. So this style is cute. Like, you just get up and go. It's cute. My curls are still popping, as you can see. The only thing is I had some heat damage from straightening so much in the front of my hair. Like, if you can tell when I pick this up, it's like straighter than like the curls over yonder. So there was some heat damage in the front, and she was like, you're gonna have to do a lot of braid outs and twist outs and all that stuff. Okay, I didn't really do that when I had my natural hair in its natural state, like not straightened. Like, I never really enjoyed experimenting with that. So, not gonna lie, I haven't really done any braid outs or twist outs. I just like, I'll put it in a bun while I go to sleep, and when I take it down, it'll be kind of like crinkly and confused. And I spray it, and then it kind of like helps curl the front a little bit, if that makes sense. Like, and some of the smaller pieces that I like flip over have a little curl to them too. So that kind of helps like blend in the little straight pieces. And I guess as it grows out, I'll see if I wanna like snip those or just let it be what it's gonna be. Anyways, so far so good. We're just gonna keep spritzing until I'm told otherwise. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm super excited to see where me and these little locks go. So, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.